Good morning, kids. So let's get started with the rest of the pronouns. Now, in the previous video, we had taken up personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, and intensive pronouns. So let's first quickly recap and revise. What are pronouns? Pro means instead of, and pronouns are those words which are used instead of nouns. Yes, so these are pronouns. Very nice. So now these are different kinds of pronouns: personal pronoun, demonstrative, relative, reflexive, interrogative, intensive, distributed, and indefinite. So now in today's video, in the second part of the pronouns video, we are going to talk about reflexive, interrogative, and indefinite pronoun. So are we all geared up? Yes. So let's begin. So today let's talk about first indefinite pronouns. Now when I say indefinite, indefinite in itself means something which we are not referring to as a particular thing. It's just the opposite of the word definite. It's opposite of the word definite. Definite means particular, and indefinite where we are not referring to any particular person or place or things. They replace, this is an important word, replace, because they are used in place of. They replace nouns without specifying the noun they replace. Because why? They don't specify, because again they are indefinite. So we are not talking about any particular pronoun or thing. So indefinite pronouns, they are again divided into two: singular and plural. For example, another, anybody, anyone, anything, each, either, nobody, much, little, everything, everybody. These all are the singular pronouns. Singular, indefinite. What are the plural forms? Both, few, many, others, and several. So let's look at some of the examples of indefinite pronouns. For example, either looks like a good opinion. So I am again talking about a singular thing. What am I talking about? A singular thing. I am not talking about any plural thing. Did you ask anybody to come? Again singular. Few were late. See, were is a plural verb. So I'm using few with a plural verb. So in itself tells us they are plural. Like few is a plural pronoun, indefinite pronoun. All, any, more, most, none, some. Now these are few of the indefinite pronouns which can be used both as singular or plural. Confused? Don't be. I'll just share one example, and I'm sure you will be able to understand it, and all the ambiguity will be clear. Yes, just look here. Some are born great, some achieve greatness. Now how do we know that it's used with plural? Because we have used the verb are over here. So in itself is a plural verb. This is clear that some is used as a plural now, indefinite pronoun. Now let's come back to the singular part. Now when I say singular, there is a lot of furniture in the room, and we all know furniture, it's a singular subject, it's a singular thing. And some is damaged. See, I've used some over here for a singular word, because furniture is never talked about in separate terms. It's taken up as one unit, one entity, and then we've used some here. So some is talking about one entity, and we are using singular verb here, right? So this is what some, how some is used as both singular and the plural form. Now let's move ahead, and now we'll talk about the second kind of pronoun. Yes, so now when we are going to talk about the second kind of pronoun, that is the reflexive pronoun. So which one? Reflexive. See, before I discuss and tell you the meaning and everything of reflexive pronoun, I'm going to share one very interesting diagram. See, what happens when in the morning, let me talk about myself first, okay? What happens when I see myself in the mirror? What do I see? I'm looking, my is looking into the mirror, and what do I find? Myself. Him looks into mirror. What comes out? Himself. Her looks into the mirror. What comes out? Herself. Now they all are looking into the mirror. Our, right? And it comes out ourselves. You are looking into the mirror. What do we see? Yourself. Yes. See, reflexive pronouns, a mirror shows a reflection, we all know. Similarly, reflexive pronouns show back to the pronoun itself. For example, herself, himself, myself, yourself, themself, itself, ourselves. These all are the examples of reflexive pronouns. These all are examples of which pronouns? Reflexive pronouns. Yes, I remember in my previous video, I had also talked about intensive pronoun. They are different. They are different from each other. So in my next video, I'll share a difference between reflexive and intensive pronoun as well. But always remember, the easiest way to identify reflexive pronouns is they reflect back to the pronoun. Let's take a few examples to further understand this. Now, I bought dash a new t-shirt. Now I'm going to reflect I over here. So if I reflect to I, it will be I bought myself a new t-shirt. Sumi saw dash in the mirror. Now Sumi is standing in front of the mirror. Whom is she going to see? She is going to see herself in the mirror. Very good. Now let's come to the next. He blamed dash for his mistakes. Whom is he going to blame, for his mistakes? Is he going to blame someone else? No, you're right. He's going to blame himself. Very good, everyone. Now let's go ahead to the next one. We enjoyed dash on the sea beach. We enjoyed, right? So then what will come here? Ourselves. Right. Very nice. We enjoyed ourselves on the sea beach. So this is what the reflexive pronoun is all about. Reflecting back to the pronoun itself. Now, last kind of pronoun which we are going to take up today is the interrogative. And what does interrogative mean? A question. It's used for asking what? Questions. Yes. Who? What? Which? Example. Who is assisting you in this project? What do you need? Which is your book? We shall look at more examples. Whom did you invite to the party? Whose is this book? So, who, whom, which, what, whose. These all are interrogative pronouns. Yes, these all are the interrogative pronouns. So today we have talked about three kinds of pronouns. Reflexive, that reflects to the pronoun itself. Interrogative, which asks a question. And indefinite, which is used in place of another pronouns, but it does not talk about a particular noun in general. So this is what we have discussed today, and yes, very soon the assignments are going to follow with an interesting pronouns bingo activity. So we'll wait for another video and we'll have all the fun together. So bye everyone.